Right.
So like I said, you came over here slaughtering, murdering, raping, robbing, and pillaging. And we got a lot of our people want to give you a pass on that. You know, because you didn't offer them jobs.
Right.
Or you didn't put churches in their community. So now they had that heart to forgive you. Matter of fact, you can lock a nigga up for 20 years wrongfully convict Jake, and when you years later find him not guilty and set him free, you don't have an issue. Because he done found sweet Jesus in the penitentiary. You know? And that just happened with a guy. Locked up for 30 years, man, since 84, some shit like that.
Right.
Get this cat name. But anyway, he ain't got no issue with the white boy or the system that put him there. Or if he do, he not finna let nobody know he not finna act like it. Jake gonna toe that line that Esau put out there for him to toe. You know? But now's the time, man, this devil is being revealed, you're gonna have to make a stand. Because war is coming whether you want like it or not. You're gonna have to know, you know, well, like Bernie Mac say, who you with? Right. Most High want to know who you with. You know? Go ahead, brother. Quickly, real quick.
Back up the elder high. Now his true colors being shown. Isaiah 32:5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal. And liberal is a noble person, somebody who got status, right? It says, nor the churl, and the churl is a peasant, a lowlife. Nor the churl said to be bountiful, man. And that's Esau, the prophets like the elder going to. He's been exposed now. His true colors are being shown. He ain't no more noble. Right. He ain't no more bountiful. He know he showed that he is vile and the churl, man. It says, for the vile person will speak villainly, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he shall cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
Right, and that's a beautiful chapter right there, man. And we may go back and just go into that. But yeah, go ahead and read down, brother. Well, I mean, pick up where you left off.
2 Thessalonians 2:6. And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work.
Come on.
Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
And he's getting ready to be taken out of the way. See, this is what all this is about. When you see the brethren standing strong, standing firm on the foundation of Yahushua Mashiach, preaching the gospel against this wicked kingdom, against the devils in power, against this entire world, then the end is near. You know? Now they always want to show you Esau in these goddamn movies, some old low-life Edomite with a beard, straggly looking beard holding a sign, the end is near. No, it's gonna be us.
Right.
And like I said, it's the Most High didn't want this to be glamorous. That's why he put we out here in rough garments. Now you got IUIC, they want to be all dressed alike, like it's some goddamn R&B show, like they finna do this. We finna get out here. This ain't what this is, man. This is about preaching the gospel. Most High didn't want this to be pretty to the world. He wants us to look like fools out here. And we'll be fools for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh sake. You understand? But this wasn't supposed to be pretty or to the world. You're supposed to be attracted by the message, not by the messenger. And that's all these other groups, they want to make it about themselves. Captain Tazarian, Commander General, Johanna Blazes Manhattan. Man, sit your ass down somewhere. Then he want to turn around and tell you to do it in the butt. You got all these guys, man, they just putting on the show, making it about them. It's supposed to be about the gospel, the message. It's supposed to be about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And with us, this is what it is. At GMS, it's all about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And you got to learn to take yourself out of the equation. Go ahead, brother. Or this word is to none effect. Because once you put yourself in the equation, that's to put the flesh into the equation, and you nullify the spirit.
Right.
You nullify the spirit, these words are of none effect.
Right.
Yeah.
John the Baptist said,
I'm going to always do this like fools, but the scriptures say that the foolishness of the Most High
Exactly.
is wiser than man.
Exactly.
So this is a wise thing, man.
Right.
Because why? We preach everlasting life, bro. Repentance.
right.
He said he would use the foolish things to confound the wise.
Right.
That's us. You know? Come on, brother.
They're talking shit about John the Baptist. I was trying to say, what you expect to see? To read shaking with the wind, a weak man, or somebody dressed nice? No, a prophet, man.
A beautiful
you going there to
point.
see a prophet. He ain't coming at a fashion show. You know, and also the point you said, it ain't about us. What John also said, he must increase and I must decrease.
I must decrease.
Right.
Yeah, come on.
Right.
We
So
might have to get
it's
there.
about it's about Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Now this is Matthew. John 3, and real quick.
Yep.
John 3 and 30. He must increase and I must decrease.
Okay.
He that cometh from above is above all, and he that is of the earth is earthly, and speak above the earth. He that cometh from heaven is above all. He above all.
Exactly. So how much more us? Because John was saying, yeah, now that he's here, he's getting ready to start his ministry. Let me decrease this, because it's all about this man. Yahweh who come in the volume of this book. You see? So with him already dying on the cross, making that sacrifice, you know, yeah, as soon as you come into this truth, you're supposed to decrease. Like this thing of humility.
Right.
You know? But you got guys that don't. You had guys that used to be with us that didn't get that, and now, you know, they in the world doing what they do, magnifying themselves. But you would not magnify yourself in this truth. But yeah, we can finish on in that second Thessalonians, brother.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right. The spirit of his mouth is the preaching of this gospel, man. Like I said, we are his ambassadors. So by this word being pushed forth in the earth, like this is a terrible vibration unto the wicked. This is why the YouTube got to launch this assault. This is why people can walk by and really don't even know what we're talking about, but they get a little earshot. But this is a strange noise unto them, and they get offended. Now, like I say, not knowing what we're talking about, but they just get offended because the vibration,
Right.
it irks their spirit.
Right.
You know, this only gonna jive with the elect. Now, if we were to pervert it and sugarcoat it, then there'd be out here, there'd be people out here. If we give you a feel-good speech with the scriptures, like they do in the churches, people be out here. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't what we out here for. We gonna I'm just put it like this. We gonna give it to you raw.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give it to you raw the way it's meant to be. You understand? It's just like if you were to show somebody gold in the raw, they'd probably throw that shit in the street. You know what I'm saying? Because all they know is what Esau do to it, you know, when it's shiny and all this shit. But it looked like a rock, you know,
Right.
till you take it and polish it up. But it's what we do with this truth. We give it to you raw. People don't realize it or recognize it, so they'll cast it behind them. Now knowing that you casting behind you gold. This is that gold. So, well, let's finish that, bro.
Yeah, I'll read it. I got a precept too.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Done. This is Sirach chapter 13 and 23. Finishing up on that last point in which you had made about when people walk through, the reason why they don't get it versus they should be getting it. It says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and looketh what he saith. They extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speaketh, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumbled, they will help to overthrow him.
Man, that speaks volumes, man. Because, right, people here, and that go back to why Esau get all this praise and reverence from 2/3 of all people. Right. Because he got the clout. Right. So they'll cleave on to him and his words. But us, the poor and the lowly, the humble, we come out here preaching the Most High's message in truth. And then we're turning to, like Paul said, have I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Was that Galatians 4:16? Go ahead and get it, bro.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
It's plain and simple, you know? Right. This whole world despises us for the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. And that's okay with us because we despise this goddamn world. Right. As the scripture tells us to do. Right. Love not the world, neither the things that are in it. So, right, hey, that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
If I can make a point, I said they did the same thing to Yahweh Shah when he was teaching. Right. Yahweh Shah said he came from heaven, he was the son of the Most High. And they were like, shit, hey, ain't your daddy Joseph? And your, you know, your mama, your sisters, and your brother, how the hell you saying you came from heaven? Like, we know where you came from.
Yeah, the Pharisees, them wicked Pharisees and Sadducees were messing with the Lord one day, and they, because he was telling them, you know, where they said he was blaspheming because he said that he was the son of the Most High, and he said, "Does not it say in your law?" Right. You know, yeah. So, you know, Jake always had an issue with this truth being pushed. Yep. You know, so yeah, bro.
Yeah. Jake, hella rebellious, man.
Just rebellious.
You know? That was it on that point. You want that 2 Thessalonians?
Yeah, we can finish that out.
Okay.
And I want that Exodus.
8. Okay, gun.
All right.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. It says, I'm going to start back at 7. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work.
Esau, Edom. They are the mystery of iniquity. Right. And with 2/3, it's still that way. They don't know he's the goddamn devil. Right. Because that was the mystery. Who is the devil?
Where and who is he?
Right. It's not where and who is he, but now we got all of this misery, pain, and suffering in the earth. And all people just don't, they don't want to point no fingers. Right. But then, you know, the media tell you, oh, Trump is doing a horrible job, and all people want to blame Trump. Which I don't got no love for Trump, but how you gonna just put it on Trump? Right. The world was fucked up before Trump took office. Right. But because that media told you, or the Democrats said, oh well, yeah, no, look at the whole lot of them. Yeah. The Congress, the House, the Senate. That's a goddamn a rat's nest. You know, they are wicked. And I heard it said 1/3 of them, and I believe that if not more, 1/3 of them was frequents to Pedophile Island.
Oh hell yeah!
That's why they had to do away with. No, you speak on it too, but that's why they had to do away with Epstein, whether they hid him away or murdered him. It don't matter. They had to get rid of him so that shit wouldn't go to criminal trial because names would have had to come up. Right. Then they would have had to subpoena people in Congress and the Senate. Right. So they had to do away with Epstein so that there couldn't be a trial. This is the madness of this devil. This is how a devil operates. You know? And just knowing Esau, it's easier for him to kill a motherfucker than to put him up. Because when you no longer serve a purpose for Esau, he ain't got no issue with doing away with your ass. See, as long as he was able to run that island, right, he was good. But now, he done got busted. Yeah, they may have murdered him. Or they could have gave him asylum somewhere, put him underground. They got whole cities underground. Yeah. Man could go underground, not come out to the surface, you know, for the rest of his life. But that we don't know. What we do know is that the mystery of iniquity, Esau, Edom, is still at work because they are in power. The world was given into the hand of the wicked. Go ahead, brother.
I got a quick precept. This is Psalms 7 and
15, it says, he made a pit and digged it and is fallen into the ditch which he made. You know, so everything the elder was talking about here a second ago, as far as Esau trying to hide himself, not to be revealed, you know, stay mysterious, you know, oh, well, who's this shadow government? Oh, well, it's Al-Qaeda. Right. Oh, well, it's this. Oh, well, it's that. It's like, nah, man, that same pit that you dig, you know, now you falling in it. Because you thought that you were setting a snare and a trap for the nation of Israel, but Yahweh Shemel Shah got you tumbling in that motherfucker because you was the one that dug it. You know? So all of that iniquity in which you sown, now it's coming back to haunt your ass. You know?
And there ain't no getting around it.
Right.
You're not going to get around it. You cannot get around these scriptures because these scriptures are indeed and in fact the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So how you gonna tell me man wrote this when I see him? I see all these words coming to pass.
Right.
You know, they want to make a big deal about the emerald tablets of Thoth and all this shit, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, all this bullshit. But I see the Egyptians went down. Right. And he never came back up in the power. And now you got Jake trying to resurrect the dead in the Egyptian philosophy, and it ain't gonna save you.
Right.
We serve a living power through a living word, through a living mediator.
Right.
Because we want to live and gonna live. But y'all with all this dead doctrine, trying to resurrect shit, well, I decoded the ancient text and it outdates the Bible.
Right.
Right. Death outdates the Bible too. So you wanna roll with death? You talk about the book now in word, this word go back before man. Right. But you want to talk about the Bible, you know, we done spoke on that. Just cause it predates the Bible don't make it the truth.
Right.
You know? Because the Bible used to be handed down orally. It didn't become a book until while you read in Revelations, it's the Most High, Yahweh Shah told John to take the little book.
Right.
What do you think they was talking about?
Right.
This is the little book. The word has always been with us, but it wasn't always in a book form. But you got idiots out there that think they smarter than the Most High. And they want to go on some of this dumb shit, heathenistic bullshit, and gonna go right headlong into death and destruction. So yeah, brother.
Quick precept again, Salaki, brother. This is Isaiah 28 and 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
So that's you, Jake. All people.
Right.
You made a covenant with death, and you was in agreement with hell. That's why you comfortable here in Babylon. Babylon is your hell. Right. Most High put you here to be punished. And you didn't kick back and got comfortable. So much to the Lord had to get on Micah to put it in him to prophesy and tell you, this ain't your goddamn rest.
That's right.
The Most High knew you was going to come here and get comfortable. Because you in agreement with hell. See, when you're in agreement with hell, and this is our hell, where not only Babylon, wherever Jake is in the four corners.
Right.
Because Esau didn't been there. And it tell you, Esau, what? Enlarged his desire as hell.
That's right, brother.
So wherever this devil go, hell is there.
Right.
So the brothers in London, they in hell. Brothers in Barbados, and Jamaica, wherever, they in hell.
Right.
Brothers in Australia, they in hell. Because wherever you goddamn white people go, that's where hell gonna be. But you didn't kick back and got comfortable. Now you in agreement. Now you celebrating the slaughter of your own people and want to call it Thanksgiving. Now you want to celebrate Christmas because you in agreement with goddamn hell and you want to go along to get along. Most High is raising up a people that ain't afraid to stand up for the truth.
It says, because we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
Which is going to be the judgment that the Most High bring. That scourge is the plague of the missiles, ultimately. And it's going to come through. And you got a lot of Jake that's in these haunted houses thinking they're going to be good. No, that's another part of this hell. Christianity. Again, in hoc signo vinces, in this sign conquer, Jake has been conquered by religion, Christianity.
Right.
You know? So that's another part of this hell. Yeah, brother.
It says, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Jesus Christ and Mary the Virgin. Those are blatant lies. Well, just as for the name being Jesus Christ, but then it's a whole doctrine that goes with Jesus Christ that has nothing to do with the scriptures. That Jesus Christ tell you the law was done away with. You know? born by way of a virgin. No, that was translated wrong. Because when you go into Isaiah 7:14, right, the Hebrew word there for virgin is really a young woman. It's ayalama in the Hebrew. It means a young woman, a young maid. So that was wrongly translated when you go into Matthew the 1st chapter. So, right, but this is all the lies, the refuge that all people have made lies their refuge.
Yep. Instead
of like Psalm 91 says, making the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, their refuge. All people have taken hold of lies.
Right.
You know?
Right.
All women, you know, being out of order. Walking around wanting to be manly, promiscuous, basically promoting a life of whoredom and pushing that among their daughters. You see? Don't want to wear their own apparel. Yeah, brother.
The Psalms 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Yeah, that's their refuge, man. Their secret place is the truth. This is where we are lodging.
Right.
You know? This is our resting place. We didn't make Babylon. We didn't make an agreement with hell or a covenant with death. You understand? We trying to make our way back to life. Right. And you got all these hundreds of thousands, if not millions of scholars out here tell you that there's other ways outside of the Bible or outside of Yahushua. We'll see about that. When the smoke clears and the dust settles, we're going to see who's the last man standing.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My power, in him will I trust.
The Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, is our refuge. And when you know about like people coming from the, you know, Mexico, Ecuador, El Salvador, you know, they try to come into America to seek asylum, what they call them, refugees.
Right.
Why? Because they come over here to seek refuge from their war-torn countries, and their countries are war-torn, or their lands are war-torn because what? The so-called white man is over there wreaking havoc in their land.
Right.
No opportunities, oppressed by their own people, so they come over here seeking refuge. This is why they call them refugees. Well, it's the same with us. We were tormented, man.
Taking out our land.
The word.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but even right now, today, like I'm speaking on before we came into this truth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, we were tormented, tortured, all these things by Babylon. Oppressed. You know, in this system of tyranny.
Right.
And then when we heard the truth, we ran into it.
Right.
Because like, oh man, this is where I'm supposed to be. So we could get that refuge. And now we have a level of protection from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. We're not completely, you know, the Most High gonna put us through that fire, so he's gonna allow Babylon to throw these tests and trials at you. He's gonna allow Babylon and this white boy to prove you. But from the oppression we once was going through. No, we have a refuge from that. And it's this truth. You know, we fled into it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I got a precept. Oh.
You got something? Go ahead.
Yeah, come on. This
Y'all
is
got
Psalm.
something? Speak up.
This is Psalm 73 and 14. It says, "For all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning.
Yeah.
If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me. Until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh, then understood I therein."
Right. Which is what we did. We fled into the sanctuary, man.
Right.
This holy word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, seeking refuge. You know? And that's what GMS, the great millstone, is all about, man. Calling out to the elect for those who have the ears to hear, so they can come in. As Brother read in one of the brothers brought out, Jeremiah 51:6.
God.
It said, "Flee ye out of the midst of Babylon," but it also said, "And deliver every man his soul."
That's right.
You deliver your soul by taking refuge in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So
I got one more, unless that brother got a quick precept. We can get back to that Jeremiah.
well, the brother holding, but still on that Exodus, I want to bring that out. And was it? I think it was some more in second.
I was still holding that.
Okay.
Yeah. This is because the elder had made a point about how everywhere Esau, the so-called white man, goes is hell. And the scriptures back that up. I just wanted to, lock that one in. It's Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom being Esau, the so-called white man, said, "We are impoverished." Yeah. Once again, playing the victim.
Yeah.
"But we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness."
Border of wickedness. Right. They saying they gonna return, build the desolate places and all this, and then they accomplish a diligent service, and they made it happen to a certain extent, to a certain degree. But as the Most High said, let them build, and I would throw down.
Right.
But wherever they go and build, that's the border of wickedness. Hell and destruction follows these devils. They can't help themselves. It's their lot.
Right.
So the opposite should be with you, Jake, man. Wherever you go, blessings and righteousness, grace should follow.
That's right. That's right.
But it don't, because you patterned your life after Esau, Edom. Now it's all about getting that purse, by racks on racks, bands and all this shit, because you patterned after Esau. We didn't worry about that shit in the kingdom. We got what we needed. But hey, when the kingdom comes, we ain't gonna worry about this shit. Esau makes that, he wants to make that your main concern, because once your eye is focused on that money, then you don't care about your fellow man. You don't care about your brother. It's all about you. You promoting yourself. But yeah, brother, you got it.
Done. It says, the border of wickedness,
right,
and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
And that ain't gonna change until you are eradicated. Most High had destruction for you Edomites since your forefather Cain. That's why Cain came back as Esau and was born with that mark. Most High hated you since then, and he gonna hate you till you are eradicated from off the face of this earth. And you don't get no love here amongst great millstones.
That's right.
Ain't no love for the goddamn devil right here, man.
Right.
Yeah.
That was it. Unless you want that 2 Thessalonians.
We finished that 2 Thessalonians.
Okay, done. It's back in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
That's right.
And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
So this devil, Esau, Edom, you so-called white people, your coming is after the working of Satan because you are Satan's children.
Right.
Y'all are his minions in the earth. And he works through y'all. That's why y'all love to eat and drink blood.
Right.
You eat your meat with the blood, and then to wash it down, you have a glass of blood. You can't get enough because you're a bloody, disgusting, abominable individual. You know? That's why you indulge and can't get enough of butt sex. Especially young boys butt sex. And you say, oh, this is the highest form of magic. Taking a white boys well, popular. And what you saying, bro, about this witchcraft and sorcery? Right.
I think his name was Allison Crowley, whatever his fucking name is. He said that when a 4-year-old boy screamed out, that's an orgasm. When they having sex with him, man. They don't fucking orgasm. He's crying out because you fucking hurting him, man. And you defiling his damn body. But Esau said, you see, that's an orgasm. He like it. No, the fuck he don't, man. You torture the damn child, man. Right. That's his mindset.
That's right, brother. And see, that's because his coming is after the workings of Satan. So he's going to do what? The works of Satan. Now, when Yahweh was on the scene, he said, what? I must do the works of him that sent me, who was Yahweh. And we come in their stead. So we're doing the work of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah. See, this is why this white boy is adverse to us. He's the adversary,
Right.
the Satan. So when sometimes you read about the devil, that old serpent Satan, it's talking about the so-called white people.
Right.
But sometimes it's talking about the spiritual demon Satan.
Right.
But yeah, brother.
Right.
Verse 9, it says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness.
All deceivableness of unrighteousness. Like Thanksgiving. All people are deceived. That's unrighteous. Now, yeah, Esau, yeah, he can have his days. He's supposed to celebrate taking us down. That's what he's supposed to do. But for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that is wickedness unto you.
Right.
You know what? You don't give a damn. Like I say, the white boy gave you a day off, and he might give you a free turkey, and so you gonna celebrate. And you at the hell with what's written in the Bible. Because all people are rebellious and wicked.
That's right.
Now what you gonna say, brother, because you the one who brought that out.
Just because our people, they, like you was going into earlier, you saw that covering cast, our people still blinded, they still follow his ways. It's still some more because it said that,
right, it's still some
with all the deceivers of the ones who don't remember.
Yeah.
Done. Oh, read again. All right, this is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness, in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
That's talking about 2/3 of our people, because who's going to receive the truth? Israelites, right? But they didn't receive the love of the truth because they was blinded by Esau's lies, his witchcraft, his media. You see? Right. And so they still got that covering cast over them, man. They still believing in so-called Jesus Christ, you know? So like the elder was going into early, he blinded the minds of all these people, man. But going into now, the prophets are exposing this man, you know? But the only ones who that cast will be taken off of is the elected nation of Israel.
That's it, brother. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
You got some more, brother?
Yeah, I mean, we can hit one more. It says, and for this cause, Yahweh by Shemel Shai shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie.
Believing a lie, that the Lord is more than wine. The Lord was born on December 25th, which is, December 25th is when they celebrate the winter solstice.
Right.
going back and celebrating Horus and all, even back to Nimrod. Yeah, Savinelli. You see, that's what Esau does. He worshipped the creature more than the creator.
Right.
He worships creation.
Right.
Like Saturnalia, the worship of Saturn. You know,
right.
All these different things, man, these pagan empires that was built, right. And those who ran them.
Oh shit, Jake. Like, oh shit, Jake going in right here in the middle of the street,
dude,
man. It's a lot, bro.
Yeah, he tripping. But like Nimrod, Tammuz, Semiramis, he worshipped them instead of worshiping the Most High.
Right.
And got all people deceived to believing that you're doing something righteous. That's why I wanted that brother to bring out that Exodus 32. And then that's pretty much what I wanted to go into. Yeah, start from the top.
If I can make one quick point, part of that is because Esau is a carnal man, and he's averse to Yahweh Shemai Shai, so he don't want to give no credit to Yahweh Shemai Shai. He want to give credit to the trees, to the animals, to the stars, to the moon, all the rest of that shit, because he is completely adverse to Yahweh Shemai Shai. So that delusion and lies, that's his power. You know what I'm saying? He like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't want any energy or spirit to be directed towards Yahweh Shemai Shai. He wants everybody to think carnally like him.
Yeah, like you said, if Yahweh Shai is life, the way, the truth, and the life, then what did Esau have to be by nature, by spirit, his very spirit?
Right.
He has to be death.
Right.
Not the way, the lie, and the death.
Yeah, not the truth.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the complete opposite.
The total opposite. He's adverse.
The broad way.
Exactly. As opposed to that straight and narrow.
Woo! You got it, bro.
Come on, brother. So yeah, go ahead and bring that out.
This is Exodus 32:1.
And this is just going to, because we're speaking about going back to Thanksgiving and this whole thing, and how all people want to try to flip it and make it something about to do with the scriptures of God. Well, Jake tried that back in the day and it didn't work. So why do you think this is going to work today? Go ahead, Doc.
Exodus 32:1, it says, and when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mountain, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron and said unto him, up, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him.
So what they did, what Jake was saying in the church, they backslid. They backslid. They brought Egypt with them. They supposed to left Egypt back in Egypt, but now they bringing Egypt with them. Same shit that Jake is doing today. When they go into Christmas, even Thanksgiving, but like Christmas, Easter for sure, that's them old civilizations from the past. Going back to ancient Samaria, Babylon, and then the other Babylon. The Babylon is that shit that will not flush. Right. Because it came up under Nimrod and it came back under Nebuchadnezzar. And now it's back here today. That's that shit that won't flush. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 2. Exodus 32:2, it says, and Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, of your sons, and of your daughters, and bring them unto me. Verse 3, and all the people break off the golden earrings which were in their ears, and brought them unto Aaron. Verse 4, and he received them at their hand, and fashioned it with the graving tool, after he had made it a molten calf. And they said, these be the gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt.
See, now that's Jeremiah 5:7 all day, man. Lord say, when I brought them out of Egypt, he said, when I brought them up and fed them to the full, they then committed adultery. So the Most High brought us out, you know, and with a mighty deliverance. Then they go and mold, basically, what they call it, graving a calf, to give worship to. But go ahead, read on, brother.
It says, verse 4, Exodus 32:4, it says, and he received them at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool after he had made it a molten calf. And they said, these be the powers, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. Verse 5.
Right, it brought thee up. Giving the Most High's glory, which is highly wicked, man, to a goddamn idol. Giving all the Most High's glory and honor to an idol. But then check out what Aaron's gonna say. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 5, Exodus 32:5. And Aaron saw it, and he built an altar before it, and Aaron made proclamation and said,
what did he say, brother?
tomorrow is a feast unto the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play.
That's not what Jake do. They erect that idol, that Christmas tree, or even just going into Thanksgiving. They gonna do all this pagan shit, then turn around and say, oh, thank God. We gonna, like Aaron, tomorrow we gonna feast to the Lord. And if you look, it's in all capitals. How did they write that Lord? Which meaning the Most High. See, after they done did that wickedness, then they gonna say, hey, we gonna feast to the Lord. Then they want to try to make it about the Lord. It didn't have shit to do with the Lord. Matter of fact, the Most High was highly upset. Highly upset. And Jake doing the same shit and think that it's gonna fly today. You got that Christmas tree in your house. You putting up all this decoration and light unto Nimrod or what other pagan god, and then you say, man, we're gonna hold hands and let's thank God. Right. And the Most High is pissed, man.
Right.
Most High is gonna deal with you wicked ass niggas and thinking you gonna flip the script and try to make it about him after it's in Jeremiah the 10th chapter. Now, as far as Thanksgiving, you know, it really ain't too many idols, but the whole history is there. And Esau tried to tell you that, we worked in unison with the natives. No, the natives helped you. They worked with you. Right. Just in the same fashion as 2nd Ezra 12 and 10. Is that the one? But it said, let's see, that's Sirach. Sirach 12 and 10, never trust thine enemy. So it say when you set him by you, he is plotting the whole time how to get over you or to get over on you. Well, that's what Gad brought you in, helped you survive that first winter, that harsh winter, helped you out, and the whole time Esau did kick back plotting. You know, plotting how we gonna steal this land, man. You see all them, look at all this. Woo, man, you see that land? Yeah, but this way we're gonna get them to show us how to navigate and live off this land. Right. And once we get what we need, we're gonna take these natives out. Right. So truth be told, we know that they the Israelites. Right. Esau knew that the natives over here were Israelites. So they were just biding their time. But for you to say like 2/3 to say that well that was in the past or try to claim ignorance, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. Because you gonna go that route, then that's pathetic, man. That's pathetic. That's why the buck is stopping with the Hebrew Israelites, man. Because you got a lot of people out here that's bullshit. Yeah. But I'm saying that to say this: if you don't stand up, if it ain't for us standing up, Esau already changing the records in the books for what they teaching these children. Right. So if we not the ones teaching it, and if the Lord don't come back soon, by the next generation, Yeah, that shit never happened.
Everybody gonna be white people.
Right. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like in that new Harriet Tubman movie, they added a whole different character in there, man. Had a so-called Negro in there terrorizing, catching and beating down slaves and shit, man. And totally made the shit up.
I was gonna say too, they wanted Harriet Tubman, they wanted a white woman to play her at first.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that.
They wanted a white woman to play her first.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that at all, man. You dealing with a devil.
Right.
You know? But I just go to show, man, you cannot claim ignorance for you older heads out here, man, that want to acquiesce to this goddamn system and just fall in place and be like, oh, well, you know, the times have changed now. It's all about love, and we just got to come together, and we gonna conquer in love.
Right.
Yeah, but then you got a brother or uncle you ain't talked to in 10, 15 years because the nigga owe you $15.
Right.
And you want to talk about love. See, you motherfucking Jakes are hypocrites, man. Your own brother, you hold a grudge against your blood brother over some nonsense, but give Esau a pass.
Yeah.
You goddamn white people got a lot coming to you, man.
Right.
Most High's gonna deal with you. I don't give a damn if you 60, 70, 80 years old.
Yeah.
Right. Most High gonna deal with you. And you all the ones, y'all the worst.
Yeah.
Goddamn driving Miss Daisy bitches. These motherfuckers, no, they racist, man. These motherfuckers racist as hell. Them old white crackers. That shit's still in them.
Good old days.
And what I say, man, you Jake, man, you don't want to remember your history. You want to let it slide. Oh, well, we give thanks and honor to God. That didn't fly with Israel. Most High came down, he told Moses, he said, man, go down there and see what your people doing.
Right.
They down there tripping.
Right.
Most High said, they tripping down there. And Moses went down there, he said, look here, if you down with the Most High, you better get on this side. It's the same thing we telling you. And everybody else, Moses just got to slaying.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of Israel was put to death behind them just wanting to, basically, not wanting to wait on the Most High. And that's a lot of Jake problem. You don't want to wait on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You know? So read that last verse you read, brother, one more time.
This is Exodus
so they can understand this, man.
32, 5.
That last verse would it say Aaron made that proclamation.
God,
You know, it say after they did all that wickedness. It's like you, Jake. After you done did all this wickedness, man, you done made your whole house into a shrine unto Nimrod and Tammuz and Semiramis is right. You done made your whole house an altar to Tammuz. Then you gonna say, well, we gonna praise the Lord and we gonna have a feast in his. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Right.
Read that, brother.
Exodus 32 in verse 5, it says, and when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it, and Aaron made proclamation and said, tomorrow is a feast to the Lord. And they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play.
And the Most High was not appeased, and he was not happy, and Jake got dealt with.
Right.
A lot of you Jake gonna get dealt with behind these pagan ass holidays, man. You know, show some love for your brethren, man, for a change. Show some love and reverence for the Gadites, for the Reubenites, for the Issacharites. You know? Yeah, bro. Let me get you some of this. Jump in there.
Yeah, man. Hey, this had the ill we're going into. It's time for 5 people to repent, man. All right, brother, get Jeremiah 4:1, brother. Because y'all cleave on hard to this devil, man. All right? Y'all don't see no problem with this so-called white man. He beat the out your mama, beat your daddy, right? Fuck your son, fuck your daughter. And he get a pass for that, man. No, he don't get no pass for that, bro. But as the elder was going into, Jake is beat down inside, man. Mentally. Jake is destroyed, man. All right, Jake's whole life has been cultivated to how Esau wants him to be. Right. And that's a mindless nigga, man. Okay? But it's high time to repent, man, because the word is out now. Okay, the Most High has raised up his prophets to give you the proper understanding, man, on how you should behave in life, man. Okay? So, brother, read what you got out. Yeah, no, they Jeremiah 4:1.
Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 1. If thou wilt return, O Israel, said the Lord Yahweh, return unto me.
Right, the Most High said, if thou wilt return, O Israel, right? He said, return unto me. Meaning the word repent, man. Come back to me. I'm your God. I'm your power, man. I gave you life. You my child. He said, if thou wilt return, though, because we know Jake, 2/3 ain't gonna return, man.
Right.
But he putting it out there for them to return, but they ain't gonna return. Right, keep reading, brother.
So they don't have a cloak for their sin. Most High don't give you no pass.
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to claim ignorance. It's like Esau say when you go into his court. Right. Ignorance is no excuse.
Ignorance of the law.
Yeah. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. It's gonna be the same thing in the Most High's court. Right. You see, you're gonna be able to say, "Well, I didn't know." You didn't know because you didn't want to know. Because we out here. You all right?
Read that, brother.
If thou wilt return, O Israel, said the Lord Yahweh,
right?
Return unto me, and if thou wilt put away thine abominations out of my sight, then shalt thou not remove.
Right? Keep reading.
And thou shalt swear, the Lord Yahweh liveth in truth, in judgment, and in righteousness, and the nations shall bless themselves in him.
Right?
And in him shall they glory.
Right?
For thus saith the Lord Yahweh to the men of Judah and Jerusalem.
Right, he said to the men of Judah and Jerusalem. Who is that? The southern and the northern kingdom, man.
Right.
The Israelites. To the men of Judah and Jerusalem, right? Both men and women. Right, keep reading.
Break up your fallow ground and sow not among thorns.
Right, and sow not among thorns. Keep reading.
Circumcise yourselves to the Lord Yahweh and take away the foreskins of your heart.
He says, circumcise yourselves unto Yahweh and take away the foreskin of your heart. What is the foreskin that's on your heart, man? Wickedness. Right. Abominations. Right. The Most High said, take that away. Like you circumcise a baby, man. You take away that dead skin. Right. Well, he's saying, do that to your mind, man. Stop following the ways of Babylon. As you can see, this shit leads to nothing, man. It leads to death, bro. But our people love to have it so, as the scriptures say, man. Read that again, brother.
Circumcise yourselves to the Lord Yahweh and take away the foreskins of your heart. Ye men of Judah and inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Right, you Israelites need to repent. To hell with Esau and these heathens.
Right.
He said you Israelites need to repent because you his people, man. He gave you the law. Right. He gave you the standard, man. But you don't want that. Right, keep reading, brother.
Lest my fury come forth like fire. And burn that none can quench it.
Right, the Most High said, this my fury come, man. My judgment come like fire. And get you niggas, man. Because you're not right, bro. Here is the Most High that did all this punishing us, beat the hell out of us, took everything from us, still got us in fucking slavery, man, and Jake won't get right, man. Brother, look, I'll get that slave sign, man. This is what the Most High did to us for being disobedient, man. All right? Because Jake like to forget shit, man. Yeah. You see this, man? This is only a glimpse of what we fucking got for being disobedient, man. This is what you get when you don't obey the Most High God, Yahweh. You get slaughtered, you get judgment, man. All right? You see these so-called Native Americans? Got their fucking ass slaughtered, man. Why? Because of disobedience. Come on, bro, do some precept.
Baruch 4:6 says, ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies.
Right? You moved the Most High to wrath, man. By doing wickedness. Keep reading.
For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not the Most High.
Right, y'all sacrifice to devils, man. Thanksgiving is a sacrifice to devils, man.
Right.
Christmas, Easter, okay, your fucking birthday. All those things, man, is sacrifices unto devils. And this is why we over here looking crazy right now, man. Don't have a homeland. don't have resources, don't have no power, don't have no control over our children, household all messed up, man. Okay, for some brothers. Look, bro, we in the worst case scenario as a Elder Yashua like to say, man. Right. Losing, bro. But niggas still won't recognize that we losing, man.
Right.
Keep reading that, brother.
It says, verse 8, ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up.
Right, you forgot the Most High, man. Y'all forgot the everlasting God that brought you up, man. Keep reading.
It says, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you, right?
Keep reading.
For when she saw the wrath of the Most High coming upon you, she said, hearken, O ye that dwell about Zion. The Most High have brought upon me great mourning. For I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them. Right? With joy did I nourish them, but sent them away with weeping and mourning. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow, and forsaken of many, who for the sins of my children am left desolate.
Right. Our land is left desolate because of us, man. We're supposed to be over there in the Holy Land right now.
Right.
Keeping the ways of the Most High. But because of disobedience, we over here in this shitty ass country, eating GMOs, drinking fucking fluoride, right, big red juice, losing, man. Right. Dealing with slut whores.
Right.
Losing. These hoes got weed, tattoos, smoking cigarettes. Right. This we gotta pick from, man, because we fucking disobedient, man. Gotta be happy for some damn crumbs, man. Cheap ass, man, we losing, man. And the Most High require better for us, man. Right, keep reading, brother.
It says, let no man rejoice over me, a widow, and forsaken of many,
right?
Who for the sins of my children am left desolate, right? Because they departed from the law of the Most High.
Because you departed from the ways of Yahweh, man. His laws. Now, brother, read verse 1 and 2, and then I'll go back to that.
Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endured forever.
Right, this is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endure forever. Because you Christians like to say, well, the law done away with. Hell no. The law still is intact, man. Still in its force. All right, to this very day, man. Keep reading, brother.
It says, all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
All they that keep it shall come to life, and all that forsake it shall die. This is why you niggas getting dropped in the street left and right, man.
Right.
This is why your household all messed up, the children all bugged out, eating damn cereals all day. You're losing. Because you don't know the ways of the Most High, man. The Bible tells us how to eat. Tells us how to treat our wives, our mothers, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, man. Your people. How to behave in society, man. How to deal inside economy, man. Okay, how to do trade, how to do business, man. It's all in our law, man. It's life contained in the law. But y'all don't want that, man. Right, keep reading, brother.
It says, turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it.
Right.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
That you may be illuminated, man. You get illuminated once you follow the ways of the Most High, man. Right. Once His word enters into your mind, you become enlightened. You become the real so-called, what they know as the Illuminati, man. Esau no damn Illuminati. He no fucking light bearer, man. All he know about is wickedness, bro. We have the true light. And that's our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, man. You know what, bro? Real fast, give me Psalm 119 and verse 30 real fast. And then I'll keep reading that root, brother. Nah. Psalms chapter 119, verse 130.
Psalms chapter 119 and verse 130. The interest of thy words give it light.
The interest of thy word give it light. Yahweh shall that word, man. This Bible. Once these words enter into your mind and you get understanding, you get light, man. Keep reading.
it giveth understanding unto the simple.
The Bible gives understanding to the simple, man. And we was one simple, bro.
Right.
But through the issues of this word, we're not simple no more, man. Now we know what's right and what's wrong, man. We have proper discretion. All right, we know how to behave ourselves, man. But our people don't want no parts of this, bro. They want to continue on in darkness, man, like a damn fool. They think life is fucking contained in darkness, man. Man, I'm thinking forever. What the hell wrong with you niggas, man? Right. Get out Proverbs 4:19 now. Yeah.
This is what the brothers said that Yahushua was that light, right? This is John 8:12. Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life.
We shall have the light of life, man. Yahushua is there, man. He comes in the volume of his book. Right now, Yahushua being preached to you, man. Every time brother read a precept, he read Yahushua. If you didn't know that, so read that Proverbs, brother.
Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 19. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble.
The way of the wicked is as darkness. You niggas are walking in darkness, man. And you don't even recognize it. You don't even recognize it, man. Your neighborhoods is jacked up, man. Infested with guns and drugs, whores and pimps, man. The damn Christian church. All that garbage, man. That is darkness, bro. It's time to repent and receive these words, man. So that you can get right before the Most High send Yahushua back, man. Which, you know, look, I'm telling you right now, player. You don't want no parts of Yahushua when you come back in vengeance, man. I'm telling you. You don't want no parts of that, man. Y'all think it's a game? It's not a fucking game, man. Look, Yahushua coming back to kill everybody that don't know the Most High and don't obey him, man. Get that real fast, brother. Because y'all think Jesus is this fuzzy-ass person, man. Look, you get the wrong Jesus, player. You know what, brother? Give me, read 2 Corinthians 11 and read verse 3 real fast. Because Paul spoke about a false Jesus that was going to come up. Read that real fast, brother. 2 Corinthians 11.
11 starting 3?
Yeah, and I'll read 3.
2 Corinthians 11 and verse 3.
Brother, can't be Jesus, brother.
It says, but I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Yahushua.
Right, keep reading.
For if he that cometh preaches another Jesus.
Paul said, if he that come preach another Jesus. Now, this is Jesus that the world know. That your grandma got on her wall.
Right.
While her damn feet swole, right? This is Jesus that she know, that the world know, that we all grew up knowing right here.
Right.
Read it again, brother.
2 Corinthians 11 and 4. For if he that cometh preaches another Jesus.
Right, which the Bible don't talk about. Look, the Lord of the Bible, Yahushua, is not this guy right here. This is the other Jesus Paul was talking about. Or any damn so-called Jesus out here, man. Can you read?
It says, whom we have not preached.
Right? Paul was preaching about this nigga, man. He was warned about him. But when he was preaching about repentance and everlasting life, he wasn't talking about this guy, man. But why the hell you niggas talking about him? As if life is fucking contained in this nigga, man. Keep reading, brother.
It says, whom we have not preached.
Right?
Or if ye receive another spirit.
Right? Another spirit comes with this Jesus, man. It's called Christmas. And fucking Thanksgiving and Easter. And love everything, man. And don't judge. This is the spirit that comes with this Jesus, man. And this is why you niggas are bugged out. Because you coming in the vibration of this guy, man.
Right.
This is another fucking God, another idol, man. Keep reading, brother.
God, it says, which ye have not received,
right?
Or another gospel.
Or another gospel. This guy comes with a gospel, man. That God loves everybody. You can do what you want to do, be how you want to be, calm as you are. All types of wickedness, man. You got gay pastors, bro. You got gay pastors. That's a fucking insult to the Bible, man. Lesbian pastors. the so-called white man is a pastor. That is an abomination.
Right. Right.
That's craziness, man. Hey, I'm a pastor, man. Hey, I'm a pastor, man. That's crazy.
That's good.
But this is the spirit that the world is coming in, man. Paul warned about this wickedness, man. And y'all cleave to it. Right, keep reading there, brother.
It says, which ye have not accepted.
Right?
It says ye might well bear with them.
Right? So now, I'll get that Thessalonian, brother.
First Thessalonians,
It's
the second Thessalonians 1 and 6.
Right?
Seeing is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Right?
And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
Right. He said to you who are in trouble, rest with us, man. For you brothers and sisters out there fighting the good fight of faith, rest with us in the spirit, man. Because we know that it's not easy, bro. Already serving the Lord, it's not easy, man. Every fucking day, bro, we fucking struggling, dealing with temptations, sinning, frustrated about certain things, man. It's not easy, man. But we got comfort in Yahweh. Why? Because he said we're gonna be like this, man. It don't feel good at all, man. But it's a purification process. So you should endure it, man. Because you gotta endure it to get into the Most High Kingdom, man. That's what the scriptures say. You gotta go through to get into the kingdom. So deal with it, man. So rest with us. Right, keep reading, brother.
Right. It says, to you who are troubled, rest with us. When the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven.
When the Lord Yahushua, whom you know as Jesus Christ, shall be revealed from heaven, right? The day of his return. Keep reading, brother.
It says, with his mighty angels.
With his mighty angels. So he coming with his homeboys, so to speak. His mighty angels, man. The warriors in the heavens. Keep reading.
It says, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High.
He said, in flaming fire. This is who you know as Jesus, right? This all-loving Lord, sweet, passionate, loving, graceful person, right? He's come with flaming fire, taking vengeance, man. Upon who, brother?
It says, in flaming fire taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High,
right?
And that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach.
So if you don't know the Most High God Yahweh, if you don't obey the gospel of Yahushua, you're gonna get put to death, player.
Right.
That's what's written, man. Yahushua gonna do that to you, man. So you gotta know the Most High, man. You gotta learn this gospel, and not only learn it, live it, man, and preach it. Keep reading, brother.
It said, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power.
You will be punished, man, for not obeying Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. That's what the Bible is saying. So, brother, get that back in the room, brother. You want to grab some, brother? Come on. Go back to the room. No, go back to the room. No, down.
Galatians chapter 1 and verse 6. It says, I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that call you into the grace of Hamashiach unto another gospel,
right?
Which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and that will prevent the gospel of Hamashiach. Just adding on to what the brother was going into, man. These Christians like to say agree to disagree, you know. Right. You gotta love everybody. There's only one gospel, man. All right, which gospel mean good news, man. Right. It's not multiple good news to where you can preach a word that caters to people's emotions, man. Right. All right, that's not how the Most High operate. You either get down with these words that's written in the Bible, or you're gonna get destroyed, man. Simple as that, man. Now, these Edomite pastors, I was watching, you know, a little podcast. They talk about how his daddy was a pastor, right? And he was the son, and their uncle was a homosexual, but his uncle taught in the church that you gotta accept all people, man. That's what these Edomite pastors are teaching, man. Not just stopping at the Edomites, but our people following that same wicked example, man. All those that believe Jesus said, come as you are, you can do what you want, all right? Long as you say, call on sweet Jesus, you're gonna be saved, you're gonna be destroyed, man, if you believe in that, man.
That's crazy, bro. And you niggas are screwed, man. All right, y'all trying so hard to be something out here in this world, man. You're losing, man. I mean, you women, boy. Oh my gosh. Boy, you hoes out here wide open, man. Wide open. And the most I get ready to clean you hoes up with death, bro. Cause y'all out here just doing all types of wickedness, man. These women are, I'm telling you, bro, these women are true devils, man. That's right. Leave these hoes, look, let these hoes be, bro. Stop arguing with these hoes. Just let them go. I learned that. I'm trying to argue in my case. Well, I want to say something. Nah. Okay, ho, click back. Go by your business, man.
Yeah, that real man don't argue with no fucking woman.
Yeah, bro, we
anyways,
not
man. We on a whole nother level than
trying to make a damn point with these hoes. Let these hoes go, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
That's why I'm more than one of them out here. Stop being a whore. Ass nigga that is.
The scripture say that if a woman don't go how you will have her,
give her a divorce.
Yeah, bro, don't go, bro, cause these, look, bro. Forget them, bro. Okay, focus on this woman right here.
Right.
In these scriptures. She won't do you right all the time. As long as you come correct. Right. Cause if you come with that bullshit, she won't get rid of you. Right. That's how she get down. Now the other hoes, I don't know about them, but you don't try that with her. Sophia. Which is a Greek word, but yeah. Look, you gotta come correct with her, man. Cause look, she ain't with all that foolish shit. Like these other doctrines are, man. This is serious business up here. So get that back in Baruch, brother.
This is Baruch 4:13.
Right?
They knew not his statutes, nor walked in the ways of his commandments.
Right. They were Israel back then. They still to this day don't know the ways of the Most High. Don't want to know the ways of the Most High, man. And refuse to walk in his commandments. Keep reading, brother.
It says, nor trod in the path of discipline in his righteousness.
Right. They don't want to try in the path of discipline, man. Of disciplining themselves and humbling themselves to keep the commandments of the living God in your house. They think these laws are grievous, man. It's a burden to them to not commit adultery. Right? It's a burden to them not to be a homosexual. To serve other gods in these different holidays, man. They just gotta do it. You can't help yourself, man. Right, keep reading that, brother.
Right. It says, let them that dwell about Zion come, and remember ye the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting had brought upon them.
Right, the Most High put us into captivity, man, into slavery, for being badass kids. You look at your son or your daughter on punishment for being bad, tear their ass up, take the game, take the tail phone, whatever you're gonna do to them, for being disobedient. Where the Most High said, okay, since y'all don't want to follow my ways, snap, going to slavery. Everything from you, man. Because he mean business, bro. Keep reading that, brother.
Right, it says,
hold on, brother. You got some vodka? Come on, brother. You got some? Let me know, bro.
It's Isaiah 42:24. It says, who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel?
Brother, I'm going to stop the scripture. Start at 18, brother. Please.
This is Isaiah 42:18. Hear ye deaf, and look ye blind,
Right.
that ye may see.
Hear ye deaf and look ye blind. Who the Lord talking about? Hear ye deaf and look ye blind. He talking about Ray Charles or somebody? No. He talking about the children of Israel. You deaf and you blind niggas out here, man. Y'all can see, but you really can't see. Y'all can hear, but you niggas really can't hear, man. Keep reading, brother.
It says, verse 19,
Right?
who is blind but my servant?
Who is blind but my servant, man? Who the Lord's servant is? The children of Israel. Give me, brother, give me Leviticus 25 and 55 to prove that. That the servants of the Lord are the children of Israel, man. You so-called Negro, Latinos, Native American Indians, man. You make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You the Most High children. You his servants, man.
right. It says, Leviticus 25 and 55.
Right?
For to me the children of Israel are servants.
Right?
They are my servants whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt.
We are the servants of the Most High God, Yahweh, man. He chose us to serve him, man. But he said, my servant is blind. Read it again, brother.
It's Isaiah 42:19. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent. Who is blind as that? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as Yahweh's servant? Seeing many things, but thou observe it not.
Right? You see many things, but they don't observe it, man. They see the players in the world, chariots, fires, all kind of plagues and children of Israel rising up, but they can't recognize it. They can't recognize it, man. Why? Because they worry about the Cowboys and the fucking Lakers, man. And Black Ops Call of Duty Modern Warfare and some bullshit. They not thinking about the Most High God, Yahweh, and the things going on in the world, man. Keep reading, brother.
It says, seeing many things, but thou observe it not.
Right?
Opening their ears, but he hear it not.
Right, they got their ears open, but they can't get this truth, man. Keep reading, brother.
It says, Yahweh is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable.
Right?
But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them spared in the hole. It says, and they are hid in prison houses.
He said, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. Talking about who? The Israelites, man. We are robbed and spoiled, man. Destroyed as a people. Right? This so-called white man put his foot up our behinds, man. And the Most High allowed him to do that because we were disobedient, man. I know what the word say? If you disobey me, I'm going to send your enemies to stomp you out. In so many words. And that happened, man. Look at us right now. At the damn bottom. Looking crazy, man. Trying to find hope at the bottom of a fucking whiskey bottle, man. Or some tore up vagina or something, man. Ain't no hope in that, man. Some comfort in a damn football game. Yeah, we're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. And guess we're gonna go right back to work, nigga. And smoke that damn cigarette, man. And talk shit. Losing, man. Nigga say he winning though. They say I'm living my best life. In the damn hood with rats and roaches. The grandmama leg gone. You're losing, man. But you live your best life, right? You got some tore up whore named Shaquita with tattoos on her damn face. This hole in the club shaking her ass. Right? You have the paw prints. Losing, man. But Jake say he a boss, right? Y'all niggas thugging, right? You thugging, right? I'm a game banger. You all these things, but you a fucking slave, man. I don't get it, man. You tough ass, thug ass niggas. You so-called running your neighborhoods. You got the plug, you got the trap house, all this shit. But you're a damn slave. And you're losing. But you thugging, right? I don't get it, man. This my block. Nigga, this is a big ass world, man. Full of resources, land, animals, and nigga wanna claim a damn block full of rats and roaches and garbage everywhere, man. Go to Third Ward, man. Third Ward needs some damn lotion, man. It's so damn ashy over there, bro. Fifth Ward, go to Fifth Ward, man. A damn shithole, man. But y'all talking about some life over there, man. Ain't nobody living over there, bro. That shit terrible, man. Go to Cunt Road. You're losing, man. But Jake is deaf and blind. The Lord said Jake is deaf and blind, man. Robbed and spoiled, man. And all in prison houses, meaning what? We in captivity, man. Keep reading there, brother.
It says, and they are hid in prison houses.
Right.
They are for a prey.
Right.
And none delivered.
Jake is for a prey. That's why the so-called white man blow you niggas away in the street, man. Here it is, Jake thugging, right? Now, let a nigga go to Third Ward from Fifth Ward, right? He go to Third Ward, shoot up Jake's neighborhood, kill his brother or something. Jake gonna go ride on other Jake. Oh yeah, we gonna get these niggas. Now the so-called white man do it. It's time to march with a damn misspelled sign to about some we shall overcome.
Right.
But look, I thought you were game banging, nigga.
Right.
Why not go get your choppers and ride on the so-called white man like you doing your own damn brother? Because y'all niggas really pussy inside, man. You niggas really pussy inside, bro. We really doing what you call thugging, man. Doing this right here, preaching this gospel, man. Y'all niggas won't do this, man. Y'all go and talk shit at the goddamn H&H over there, over there by OST. That's all that you niggas talk about, man. You niggas are foolish, man. Keep reading that, brother.
It says, who among you will give ear to this?
Right?
Who will hearken and hear for the time to come?
Who will give ear to this, man? Will anybody give ear to your how about Shimmy Awashai? And the thing that we are saying? Because y'all know that we telling the truth, man. Everything we talk about is the damn truth, man. And you know it. But Jake won't give ear to it. Why? Because the Most High got these niggas blind, bro. Keep reading that, brother.
It says, who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers?
Right, who gave us to the spoil, man? Who gave us over to this damn cracker like this, man? And Israel to the robbers, man? Why the so-called Native Americans don't own this land right now? And the resources. Why? Keep reading that, brother.
It says, did not Yahweh, he against whom we have sinned?
Did not the Most High do this to Israel? To us? Because they always ask why, right? Why? Why this happened? Why that happened? Because you didn't serve the Lord, man. That's why it happened, nigga. Keep reading, brother.
For they would not walk in his ways, neither would they obedient unto his law.
Right?
Therefore he poured upon him the fury of his anger,
right?
In the strength of battle, and it had set him on fire round about. Yet he knew not, and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart.
Right, the Most High did all this hell to Jake, and Jake didn't lay it to heart, man. The Most High said, look, your children won't even receive correction no more. I done put these niggas in slavery. I killed their mama, their daddy, their children. They still won't listen to me. What the hell the Most High gotta do to make Jake listen, man? You gotta go and wipe them out. Yep. That's the only solution. To get rid of these niggas and start over, man. A new covenant. Right, so first you got it.
Jeremiah 2:30.
Right.
He said, in vain have I smitten your children.
The Most High said, in vain have I smitten you niggas, man. Why? Keep reading, brother.
It says, they received no correction.
They received no correction, man. No matter how much the Most High kept punishing Israel, they still won't listen. We came over here some fucking oats. Being beating. So-called white man had sex with your daddy, bro. And your sons, and you. Constantly. And you still won't listen to the Most High. You still won't cry out for salvation, man.
All I'm gonna say is, like, if you have a son, and he do something you don't like, you beat his ass, you gonna realize, okay, I need to stop doing this shit. I don't wanna get my ass beat. But Israel, they keep on going and going and going. They don't never change up.
Right.
The Most High fuck them up, but they still don't just take the time out to realize, okay, why is this happening to me? You know, I probably need to change. Like, hell no. They go 10 times harder.
Right. Like Lil Booster had a rap line said, don't get the paddle because the paddle gonna have me acting better. So he said that if you want me, the more you want me, I'm gonna act worse. Okay. That's why death is in the world for.
Yeah, you gotta put it down.
That's why death is in the world for you niggas, man. So get that back in Baruch, brother.
Baruch 4 and 15. For he had brought a nation upon them from far, a shameless nation.
Right, the so-called white man is a shameless nation, man. Man, woman, and child. As you can see, this nigga is crazy, man. He's a dope fiend. Right. He's a homosexual. His daughter's a slut whore. Right? She's on Pornhub right now. His son is a transgender. They're strung out on opioids. Right? If you go to Iowa right now, you got a whole slab of crackers that land out on opioids, man. Right. All praise be to the Most High God, Yahweh by shot, man. Right. Good. Because during the crack epidemic, y'all celebrated. You smoked cocaine in the backside, you celebrated.
Right.
Because we failed, man. But now, you are falling. Now, your child is on Netflix on a damn documentary called Dope. And you're looking crazy right now. All praise be to the Most High, man. You're losing, man. You're losing. And look, I'm gonna tell you something. Your daughter loves the Israelites, man. She loves us. Because she know that this is where the power is. Right, you gotta know.
I was gonna say, that's that Deuteronomy 30:7 coming in
right.
the fifth. Right, because just like we being, you know, embarrassed in front of the whole earth, hey, that's their turn.
It's your turn.
Right.
Yeah, you're losing, man. And you will continue to lose. All right, you devil. So get it back in Baruch, brother.
Baruch 4:15, for he had brought a nation upon them from far,
right?
A shameless nation and of a strange language,
right?
Who neither reverence old man nor pity child.
It said this man didn't reverence the old man, neither the so-called white man pity the child, man. Uh-oh, the dog.
Oh, man.
The dog barked it out, yeah. Damn right. Show me that picture, brother. Straight with the baby on it. The babies and the old people on it. All that. This man didn't pity nobody, bro. Emmett Till. Look, I'm from Jersey City. This man right here, Emmett Till, they fucked him up. They fucked him up. Over there in Money, Mississippi. He's in Money, Mississippi. They fucked him up. And a whole bunch of niggas like Emmett Till all around America, man, in the South. This man ain't had no pity, bro. This is the so-called white man. He hasn't changed, bro. Stop acting like he changed. Because he speaks so well. He's so elegant on TV. Right? The suit, the tie. Telling you about science, right? Evolution. He's a Christian. He's a Moor. He's all these things, man. No, he's a devil. He's a pedophile. He's a blood drinker. He's a damn liar. He's a hypocrite. He's a murderer. These are his titles, man. And he know it. But the so-called white man, he act like he don't know he a damn murderer, but he know he a murderer, man. He knows it. Look at him. Oh, look, if you look at a white man long enough, he'll just start apologizing to you. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm just looking at you, bro. But in his mind, he's like, man, this nigga about to get me. So let me apologize. That's them, man. I'm telling you, bro, just go somewhere and then look at them real hard. They get irritated, like, oh shit. Yeah, like maybe yeah, that smile. Yeah, that. All of them. You got a smile on, huh? Hey, look, they all do it, man. Just go pay by Esau. He's guilty, man. He know it. But the Most High gave the devil power over us, man. The damn base man got rulership over us, man. And look at what he's doing to the planet Earth. Allowing homosexuals to roam the earth, man. GMO foods. He's a sick man. So keep reading that root, brother.
It says, they have carried away the dear beloved children of the widow and left her that was alone, desolate, without daughters. It says, but what can I help you? For he that brought these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies.
He that brought these plagues upon you, Israel, is going to save you from this damn devil, man.
Right.
And this is our hope. This is the only hope we got. These scriptures, man, what is written about deliverance, man. Brother, read that again, huh?
It says, verse 18, Baruch 4:18, for he that brought these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies.
Right. This was a plague, man, by the Most High. Get the Native American Indian signs, or so-called Native signs, brother. Not you, Mr. Brother, get it. No, the other one, with a Gandam on it. The other one. Where is it on the back of this? The other one. Yeah, get that, man. This was a plague about who you know as God. He sent the so-called white man on us. For punishment. For being disobedient, man. He did that. But the Most High said, I'm going to deliver you from this, man. This is our hope. Keep reading that root, brother.
It says,
keep the sound up, brother, please.
It says, go your way, O my children, go your way, for I am left desolate. I have put off the clothing of peace and put upon me the sackcloth of my prayer.
Right?
I will cry unto the everlasting in my days. Be of good cheer, O my children, cry unto the Lord, and he shall deliver you from the power and hand of the enemy.
Read that again one more time, brother.
Rule 4:21. Be of good cheer, O my children.
He said, be of good cheer, O my children, the Israelites. But the Lord said, be of good cheer. Even though that we call pure hell, man, and still catching hell, the Most High said, be of good cheer. Right, keep reading, brother.
It says, and he shall deliver you from the power and hand of the enemy.
Right, and the Most High gonna send Yahweh Shai back to deliver us from the power and the hand of the so-called white man.
Right.
He's gonna do it in dramatic fashion. As the scriptures say, man, the straightness of our salvation, Yahweh Shai gonna come back on the chariots and save his elect from the wickedness of this world, man. From the grips of these so-called white people. Right, keep reading there, brother.
It says, verse 22, for my hope is in the everlasting, that he will save you.
Right?
And joy is come unto me from the Holy One, because of the mercy which shall soon come unto you from the everlasting, our Savior.
Right, mercy coming unto us, man. Lord, will we be of the elect, man? Mercy is coming.
Right.
That's Yahweh Shai to come and save us from this damn devil, man.
Right.
Keep reading that, brother. I'm close your Bible now. Come on,
it says, for I sent you out with mourning and weeping.
Right, the Lord said, I sent you out with mourning and weeping. Here we go right here. This is the mourning and weeping that the Lord sent us out with, man. For being disobedient, he allowed the so-called white man to do wicked, filthy acts unto you, man. As I stated before, raped your daddy, raped your mama, raped you, raped your children, pulled you into a park by horses, stumped you out, gave you slop to eat, you called it soul food. Y'all niggas eating them chitlins and all that garbage for Thanksgiving. Y'all were giving that garbage back in slavery, man. Okay, the so-called white man gave you slop to eat. Y'all call it soul food today. And that's why diabetes is so high amongst our people, man. And every blood pressure, strokes, all these things, man, because of your diet, man. The damn slave meal. But that's part of our mourning, man. Come on, brother. Hold on, let me finish that out and then get the precept.
Rule 4:23, for I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but the Most High will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever.
Right. We going back to the land of Israel, baby, in style. Okay, so hold that, brother, so get your precept, Bob.
Zechariah chapter 8, verse 13.
Oh, yeah, baby.
It says, and it shall come to pass that as ye were a curse among the heathen, O house of Judah and house of Israel.
Right, we curse right now amongst the heathen, man. Right. At the very bottom. Our neighborhood flooded with drugs. Yes. Our children are bugged out by Esau's school system. We're losing. We have no fucking resources. Right. We're losing, man.
Everything in Deuteronomy 15 on down
happening. Right, we're working for crumbs. Losing. We're cursing amongst the heathen. Because the Most High gonna say, keep reading, brother.
It says, and it shall come to pass that as ye were a curse among the heathen, O house of Judah and house of Israel.
Right, I curse you amongst the nations. Keep reading.
So I will save you, and ye shall be a blessing. Fear not, but let your hands be strong.
Right, the Most High said, but I'm gonna save you. There's another scripture showing you that salvation only for Israel, man. We're gonna send Yahweh Shai back to come and save us, and we're gonna be a blessing. Keep reading, brother.
It says, for thus said Yahweh of hosts, as I thought to punish you when your fathers provoked me to wrath, said Yahweh of hosts, and I repented not. So again have I thought in these days to do well unto Jerusalem and to the house of Judah. Fear ye not. These are the things that ye shall do. Speak ye every man that truth.
Yeah, that was on that.
Well, it's a little bit. I'm finished this verse right now.
Okay.
It says, these are the things that ye shall do. Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor.
Right.
Execute judgment of truth and peace in your gates.
Right, and we're doing that right now, man. If those of us in the faith, we speak the truth to our neighbors. Meaning what we're giving them the scriptures. following the ways of the Most High, man. That's how we supposed to act amongst each other, man. But they not doing that in the world. Niggas hate each other, man. Jake got work about to fight every morning over the damn Cowboys and the goddamn Lakers, man. Every day. About nothing. But niggas about to get some real deal fist blows behind nothing, man. Niggas killing each other, selling each other drugs. There ain't no love, man. There ain't no justice. Here you selling your own brother death, man. But that's how niggas operate. They all about it. Shit, I listen to Jake's songs. Trap out the band, though. That's Jake, man. You niggas are wicked as hell. Yeah. But we don't act like that, man. God. Yeah, buddy. Heavy, man.
Baruch 4:24. Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power.
Right. All nations seeing us going to captivity, man. All right, they took part in it. Yeah. Right, that transatlantic slave trade is known as the darkest time in human history. Everybody knows about it. But the Most High said what? Like I did, so you go into captivity, they're going to see you be saved, man. That's only to Israel. And this is our hope, bro. This is our only hope, bro, is to be saved by the Lord, man. All right, keep reading, brother.
It says, we shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High.
Right, meaning endure, man. Endure the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai that has came upon us, man. Because we catching hell, bro, every day. Yes. But the Lord said endure that. Why? Keep reading, brother.
For thine enemy had persecuted thee.
Right, our enemies persecute us, this so-called white man, through his so-called legal system. He was pressing the hell out of us, man. Right, keep reading, brother.
But shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck.
Shortly we're going to see this man destroyed, man. And the Most High going to send Yahweh Shai back to seal the deal, man. This is our hope, bro. It's for the Lord to send his son back to destroy the so-called white man and take down these heathen nations and establish our kingdom, man. Well, his kingdom, which by default is our kingdom as well, man. Join heirs, bro. This is our only hope, man. So brothers, keep on fighting the good fight of faith, man. Keep on believing. Because it's going to come to pass, man. But we got to just keep on enduring, bro. Okay, so that was on that scripture, brother?
Yeah, that was on that scripture.
Yeah, so with that. Okay. Come. Hey, so with that, Lord willing, you are brothers and sisters edified, man. Once again.
Jeremiah 4:7, real quick, anybody. Slack it, brother.
No.
It's Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 7. The lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is come forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy cities shall be laid waste without an inhabitant.
Right, bro. Who you're going to call Jesus, man? That's the line in that scriptures, man. That's going to rise up out of the thicket, man. And they're going to tear you from limb to limb, man. All you other nations, man. Okay? There's no way around it, man. It's already written. This is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. Right. Who are the saints? Israel. Telling these brothers here, man. This is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. So while y'all out lollygagging, playing single fucking thump, man, we out here hastening the day, man. Right. Standing boldly in front of our enemy, man. Not fearing death, man. Okay? Because we understand these things through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, through the scriptures, man. The water Yahweh Bashim Shai for bringing us through this and giving us the understanding, man. Right. Okay? We fear not the things that you fear, man. We worry not about what you worry about, man. Okay? Because we know if we of the elect, the victory has already been signed, sealed, and delivered, man. Right. Okay? And if it be the Most High's will, man, you're going to see these brothers right here, man. They're gonna tear a mud hole in your ass, man. Right. Start with the so-called white man, bro. Okay? And you know we harp on the white man a lot, but you niggas is not off the hook at all either, man. Okay? We had a clown ass nigga try to stand up and defend a goddamn crippled crapper, man, looking like Stephen Hawking, man. You niggas would not be, Esau would not be acquitted. The scripture say the wicked would be acquitted at all, man. You niggas not gonna be acquitted at all, man. So you better get your shit together, man. That's only for the elect, man. The rest of you, fuck you, man.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Yeah, man. So with that, Lord, one of y'all edifying. Once again, we'll give our praise and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ruach
Double honor to the apostle, and the great millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom. Death to the wicked.
Right.